Hey guys, Boxtruck Henry here. As you can see today I'm at my kitchen table. The reason is because right now I'm holding my notice of intent to suspend my registration on my box truck, only because I still don't have insurance to for the box truck. I had mentioned earlier a couple of videos back that my insurance was canceled, so I did end up calling my insurance company, and for some reason they didn't want to insure me anymore, even as a commercial policy. So it was kind of strange that they didn't want to do that. They didn't really give me a real answer as to why. Just that they don't do it. I don't know. So the guy wasn't very informative. So I wish I would have recorded that, but I didn't. So I'm gonna try to call him again, even though I already know that they're not going to insure me. But I like to see what they're going to say and see if I can get a real answer as to why they don't want to insure me. Well, we're gonna call them right now and listen in and see what we learn from this.
To report an accident or for help with a claim, press 1. For billing, payments, questions.
This is Holly speaking. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Yeah, hi Holly. My name is Henry. The reason I'm calling is because just inquire about my my policy, or my former policy as well.
Okay. What questions did you have?
Well, I had this is a new policy, and I had to get a new policy due to the fact that my old policy was canceled on me, and I didn't really get a reason as to why. So I was wondering if you can help me with that.
Underwriting, so I don't have the information on the cancel, but we have the whole underwriting team, so they can actually pull that up and take a look and go over exactly kind of what was going on with the policy or why it canceled, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
All right, yeah, let me get them on the line. It'll be 1 moment.
This is Beth in the underwriting department. Do you have a policy number I can help with?
Hi Beth.
So on the previous policy, you're calling to see why it canceled on May 22nd. It looks like you added the vehicle and stated you were using the vehicle to transport tools for when you work on a resort. So we sent out a notification to you in March asking you to contact the underwriting department regarding that information, and since you never contacted us, that's why the policy canceled.
Interesting. So I was gonna. Well, I don't have a resort, or I wasn't planning to carry any tools to a resort. That was kind of odd.
That's why we sent out a request to you all for somebody to contact us in the underwriting department to clarify the information that was provided.
I see.
Nobody ever called, so that's why the policy canceled.
I see. So I guess I must have missed the letter. You guys. So you sent a letter to request this information or something.
We send an email as it was requested on the prior policy,
and I guess,
and then we send out a cancellation notice via mail.
I guess I never got it because if my wife is on the main policy, you probably sent it to her.
Together, or?
Yeah, we live together. She must have just not told me about the email, or it must have gotten her junk mail, or she probably didn't get it. I don't know. So that information never came to me, and I guess that's. Is there any way that we can fix this and get it insured again?
No, the policy canceled, so no, we wouldn't be able to. And since it canceled due to that reason, you would definitely have to go with another carrier at this point.
So I can't get it insured again because I didn't get that letter. I didn't respond to that letter.
Correct.
Or the
we weren't
email,
able to verify the information, so yeah, you would need to go with another carrier.
That's for everybody. Like anybody who gets canceled automatically, it's not.
Yeah, when you don't respond to our request to verify the information and we're unable to verify it before the cancel date, yeah, we advise you to write with another carrier because we couldn't verify the information on your current policy that you had with us. Gosh
darn! That's horrible. Okay, so anyone you recommend that can help me? Any other?
No, you just would have to research that. We don't recommend other carriers for anyone. So altogether auto insurance carriers, you just have to shop around or find an agent in your area that can help you as well.
Right, gotcha. No, I mean I've had you guys for so long, and it's just so horrible that I can't insure through you guys anymore. All right, Beth. Well,
okay.
yeah, thanks, Beth. I really appreciate your help. All right, bye now.
No problem. Bye-bye.
So, it turns out that it has nothing to do with the type of truck, rather than the miscommunication, the internal domestic. The information was not related to me, so that's the reason. Alright, so we are going to look for a new policy. Alright, gonna go online and see who we find. Let's see what AAA has to say.
Thanks for calling AAA, where members come first. This is Jane. Who does the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hi Jane, this is Henry.
Hi, Henry. What can I do for you?
So I need auto insurance, a Ford E350 truck van.
Okay. By chance, do you already have an auto policy with us?
No, I don't.
Okay. Not a problem. Are you already a member of our roadside assistance by chance?
I'm not.
Okay. Just to let you know ahead of time, I can get you the quote. That's no problem. But you would need to end up being a member if you like the quote, because this is a membership-based organization owned by the members. And that's the part that handles the roadside and towing and all that stuff anyway. And I'll go over that more in detail with you after we go over the quote. Make sure you like that first, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. And what's the year, make, and model of your one vehicle?
It's a 1998 Ford. It's a Ford van Boxtruck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you smoke cigarettes, cigars, or pipes?
No, I don't.
And what about your wife?
Nope, she doesn't either.
Good. You get a discount for that. It's considered a distraction.
Oh, nice.
And this is a cutaway van?
Yeah. What's a cutaway van? I just bought
Well,
this.
that's what it comes out. Let me look at this. Ford cutaway van. This is how I know my vehicles. I always pull them up if I don't know what they are, so I can see what they look like.
Oh, okay. It's like I would say it's like a almost like a U-Haul type style truck.
Okay.
I don't know.
And do you use this for yourself as well as for work?
No, I don't use it for work. I just use it for myself.
Okay.
You know, it's
Do you know?
Yeah, it's a E350.
Alrighty. Then that's showing $575 for the entire year.
Okay, that's good.
And if you wanted to do low auto bill monthly payments, that's the cheapest monthly way to go. It would be $52.27 for 11 months. Month 12, there would be no payment. Does that sound comfortable enough for you to move forward with?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so the next thing we got to do is sign you up on a membership. So let me tell you about that.
All right, makes
Now,
sense.
the advantage with our roadside compared to everybody else, it mainly follows you, not necessarily your car. So no matter what car you're driving, if you need service, we'll come and help you. If you're a passenger with someone, if they break down because you're in the car, we'll come service them because we're there to protect you as a member.
Got it.
Now, there's 3 different memberships. Each one will give you 4 different tows a year, and all in all, we'll give you 4 services a year. So you also have emergency fuel delivery, locksmith delivery, free battery delivery, DMV services at most branches, and of course, the bigger the package, the more the benefits. And I'll send you copies of this whenever you make your choice, okay?
Got it.
And this, you do have to have this before I can get you insurance.
Okay.
The smallest one is called the Classic. The next one is our most popular one. This one is called the Plus. The biggest one is good for people that travel. This is the one I have because we do a lot of traveling going up in the mountains and everything. This will give you 3 tows at 100 miles away, 1 tow at 200 miles away. This also includes a motorcycle and an RV, total weight up to 14,000 pounds.
That one's a once-a-year payment of $119. That one there is called the Premier.
The Premier, gotcha. Up to how many? 14,000 pounds?
14,000 on the RV.
Gotcha. Yeah, that one sounds pretty good actually. That's for the whole year, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it definitely pays many times over itself. That's for sure.
I bet.
Alrighty. And since you're getting auto insurance with us, I'm going to waive the additional $17 enrollment fee. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a receipt and a temporary membership card. A couple of things about the membership. You don't have to have the card with you to get service. We'll just verify you by your personal information.
Oh, nice.
This is good in all 50 states, including southern parts of Canada. We do not cover Mexico, I'm sorry. And then I would recommend that you do keep it with you. The reason for that, there are thousands of merchants out there that will give you discounts for being a AAA member. A lot of hotels, a lot of movie houses, a lot of restaurants, a lot of RV places, Payless Shoe Store, Walgreens, Maverick gas station, the list goes on. So I always keep mine by my credit card that I use a lot, and I always ask, do you give this, and like, discount for memberships. And I was at Sizzler the other night, and I pulled out my card and said, you give discounts for people at AAA? He said, no, but I guess we'll start. And I said, okay, you just got 400 customers right there, so
nice.
You never know. Yep, absolutely.
Sounds good. Yeah, so many benefits just from having this membership. I like it.
Oh, I'm going to send you all the information about it. It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
No one even comes close to us, not even, what is that, Uncle Sam or AARP, because I don't sit down with them all, because my brother was on AARP and Good Sam. So I sat down so I could really tell myself, because I am honest to the fault. We still blow them out of the way.
Nice. Good to know.
All right. Now, like I said, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to email you your temporary membership card.
Okay.
You don't have to print it off. You just have it on you. That works as well, too.
Everything's going to be plugged into their brain probably, just flying cars and whatnot. I don't know.
We don't know. I hope the transporter comes around, because that would be great. Because if you ever driven through West Texas, you know how boring that is. Just transport me somewhere. Like on Star Trek.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Exactly. Okay, now that we've got you a membership number, I can plug that in. Well, like if you're flying over to Europe or something, instead of being on those really long, Concorde rides.
Oh yeah,
just get there in just a moment.
Forever. Well, they got something in the works. I think like some supersonic what is it called, passenger airplanes, jet planes or whatever. It'll get you there like in 4 hours supposedly.
Well, my son is in aerospace engineering, and he said so far they've been able to pretty much transport a large rat and a small dog. There's still some perfections.
No way.
There, but they've got it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Don't know that though. Yeah.
Wow. Like the kind of stuff you see on TV, like transported like through. Wow, that is amazing.
It is, and I'm excited about that. But I want to make sure they use it several, hundreds of times before I jump on.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't want to be the guinea pig.
Let somebody else, be the guinea pig. Who knows? Sheesh. Where is the world coming to?
Oh, Kellen. I'm the one that I could get lost up in the mountains and be perfectly happy.
Hey, same here. I live in the Bay Area, so it's too overcrowded now. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like what you're saying, just go somewhere to the mountains and just be at peace. I don't know.
Exactly. That's my yin and yang, is going up to the mountains.
Hey.
Okay, and alright. Okay, run it down a little bit. Run it down to 548 for the year.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
For being a member.
Awesome. Even better.
Absolutely. And when I'm going over that, if there's anything, Henry, that you have questions about, stop me in my tracks. Be glad to go over it with you, okay?
Got it. Let me run something by you real quick as far as this truck goes. I've had this idea to kind of make it into an RV down the road. Just kind of put in like a bed and stuff like that, and just drive it like that. And eventually I would have to maybe go to the DMV and re-register it as a RV. Do you guys have some kind of rules or policy for that?
That's a very good question. Let me put you on a quick mute here, and I am going to go find out, okay?
All right, cool, thanks.
You bet. Here we go. We will, but we'll still have to register it as a van, since that's what its original intent is.
Gotcha. Well, yes, you will what? Sorry.
We will insure it even if you convert it into like a little RV.
Oh, gotcha.
But we will still have to insure it on its original intent.
Gotcha. Because I was reading at the DMV site, and they have a certain criteria as well, that if you want to convert it into an RV, it has to have a permanent bed and a permanent bathroom, a cooking area, and then you can re-register it as an RV. And then once I have it registered at the DMV and I have a registration as an RV, can you insure it as an RV?
Yeah.
As long as
if it's recognized by the DMV, yes, we can.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
And then one more question. So just to be clear, this you're saying it's a van. I mentioned it's like a U-Haul cutaway. I don't know if that's what we said it was. I'm not sure. I'm not using it as a commercial. For commercial purposes, so there's no reason to have like commercial insurance or a commercial something to it.
Yeah, as long as you're not using commercial use at all, we can do it.
Gotcha.
Besides, we don't insure commercials.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay. Just wanted to kind of be clear on that. Well, Jane, hey, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you. You're awesome. I really appreciate all the information that you're able to provide. I'm excited about this membership now. Now I'm gonna go see if I can get a discount for something.
Oh, not a problem. And I'll go ahead, like I said, and send you all that kind of information, so that way you have it.
Got it.
And you can read through that. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Jane. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure is all mine. We appreciate you being a part of AAA, and I hope you have an awesome day today.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And there you have it. I was very clear about my intentions with the Boxtruck. I was very clear about what it is. And, I got the cool benefits of the AAA. I mean, all of the stuff that they provide just as a membership. Getting the tow, or getting towed for like 200 miles, having gas brought to you. So that in itself, it's invaluable there. So they insured me. So she went and asked about it. She went and asked about it, and she said that it'll still be insured if I turn it into an RV, and if I register it as an RV, they will then insure it as an RV, if it's recognized by the DMV. So I know an RV insurance will be a lot cheaper than just a regular insurance. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I just don't see a downside to any of this. So there you have it. Anybody having problems getting insured, call AAA. It sounds like they will help you. It's, the lady, she sounded like she's been with the company for a long time. She sounds very knowledgeable, and you know, she was very happy to, you know, provide the insurance. So hopefully this turns out okay. You know, if there's some kind of issue down the road, I'll update you guys, but as of now, I'm now insured. So you know, like as I said, I have my notice to suspend. You know, it just kind of been bugging me, so I wanted to kind of sit down and just address this right now. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, once the insurance gets kicked into the DMV, you know, they will remove that suspension notice, and that's another benefit too, that the AAA is also tied in with the DMV somehow, so a lot of the DMV services can be done through AAA. So I just don't see a downfall to any of this. So AAA seems like a really good and they provide discounts for campgrounds and stuff like that. I gotta take this call, so back with you in a minute. So like I was saying earlier, I really don't see a downside to any of this. You know, they're saying that discounts are even better than the Good Sam or the other discount membership. Obviously, it depends who you ask, but I still see, you know, a lot of benefit to just having a AAA membership as well as the AAA auto insurance. So there you have it, guys. Just wanted to share this with you guys and hopefully kind of get you guys on the right path as far as finding insurance. Of course, you guys have any questions or comments, just feel free to, you know, leave them down in the comment section, and, you know, even just share your story. Everybody has a different story, and the reason I make these videos is because you guys actually share your story, and I have a better understanding of what you guys are going through and how I can help to maybe address some of the issues you guys are having, or, you know, vice versa. You guys, if I have certain issues, I tell you guys this is what I'm going through, and you guys out there just bring a lot of good intel out there that I'm able to use. I really appreciate that, guys. So keep those comments coming, all that stuff. It's good stuff. So this is stuff we want to hear. So post it down in the comment section. Thanks, guys, and I hope I see you guys on the next video. Peace.